Clerks III, another return to the franchise from writer-director Kevin Smith after Clerks in 1994 and then Clerks II in 2006. The third, and probably final, part reunites the old cast and once again revisits the old quick-stop grocery store with its titular clerks, and now also owners, Dante and Randal. The story this time around starts with Randal having a heart attack, which forces him to rethink his life and decide that he should no longer just dick around and watch movies all day long. He should make one. And the one he tries to make is essentially Clerks I, with the help of everyone else. So it gets very meta, extremely self-referential, even for Kevin Smith, who is kind of known for this stuff. And also a bit personal. I mean, Smith himself suffered a heart attack some years ago, and which made him, change his diet, rekindle old friendships, and sort of reevaluate his life priorities. However, Clerks III doesn't really look like he changed that much about his filmmaking, and by now it's honestly getting pretty tired. It's the same old formula of the dumb loser but also likable characters talking shit about each other, about movies, about comic books, and telling toilet level jokes, only to reach some sort of life lesson towards the end. Now, listen, you did it once with Clerks quite well. You got away with it with the first sequel, which was somewhat serviceable. This third one is pushing it too far, I thought. It was nice to be reunited with all these people, and I admit I laughed a few times, but on the whole, it just feels stale and boring. It feels as if I, the audience member, outgrew Smith's sense of humor and cinematic sensibilities somewhere in between the movies, but he didn't. It also doesn't help that this is one of the most boring looking movies in recent memory. The whole thing is just reverse shot of characters talking. There is not one memorable image in the entire film, and when they do a sort of recreation and replay of classic scenes from Clerks I at the end, you really begin to realize how pedestrian this third one was. I would also say that the acting gets rough at times. I mean, you can see some of those people have not been in anything other than the previous Clerks movies because they're just not good. I mean, at times it looks like an amateur production. And I'm kind of sad to say all this because I like Kevin Smith as a person and sometimes as a director. I think he can be a really good storyteller sometimes, and I'm convinced that this wasn't a cynical cash grab for him, that it really was a personal and heartfelt movie to make. But, the best intentions are sometimes not enough, and this is one of those cases. Clerks III is unfortunately not a good film.